Eleanor was gone. She didn't remember the exact moment it happened, only the cold touch of the mirror and the feeling of falling. Not down, but inward. She woke up on the other side. Everything looked the same. Her room, her house, but it felt empty. Still off. The colors were faded. The clocks didn't tick. The air didn't move, and she was alone. At first, she thought she had just woken from a dream. But when she looked into the mirror, she saw her reflection. Standing in her real room, smiling, it waved at her, and then turned and walked away. Eleanor screamed. She pounded on the glass. But it didn't ripple anymore. It was solid, cold, a wall, not a doorway. She was trapped. Days passed. Or at least, she thought they were days. Time didn't work here. She explored the mirrored version of her house. It was endless. The same rooms over and over again. Some were twisted, upside down. Others had no ceiling. In some, she saw people. She knew her mother, her younger self. But when she called out, they vanished. Reflections without souls. Then she found the staircase. It looked just like the hidden stairs from before, the ones beneath the cellar. But now they were covered in cracked mirrors, leading deeper into the dark, with nowhere else to go. Eleanor followed them down and down until she reached a large hall of mirrors. Each one showed a different version of herself. Hundreds of Eleanors, each stuck in their own reflection. Some were screaming, some were crying, and some had gone completely still. One mirror in the center glowed faintly. She stepped in front of it inside. She saw her, the other, her living her life, sitting at the dinner table, laughing on the phone. Looking out the window, taking her place, Eleanor shouted, "That's mine! That's my life." But no one heard. Then, the other Eleanor turned. She looked straight into the mirror. She wasn't smiling anymore. She leaned closer to the glass and whispered, "You gave it up when you opened the door." Eleanor pounded on the mirror. "Me out." The other Eleanor just shook her head. "The mirror needs someone. And now it has you." And suddenly the hall began to shake. The mirrors around her shattered one by one. Cracks spread across the walls. The reflections screamed. Some disappeared. Some turned to glass. Eleanor backed away, terrified, but there was nowhere to run. The last mirror, her mirror, began to break. She looked down at her hands. They were becoming transparent. Glass she was turning into a reflection, just like the others. And then silence. The mirrors were gone. The hall was dark. And Eleanor was no longer there. Some say the mirror in that old house still stands. If you look into it too long, you might see a girl staring back, someone who isn't quite you, and if she ever smiles first, don't turn your back. The end.